Here are 5 psychological thrillers that I guarantee are gonna mess with your mind. Now before we get into that, if you love all things horror, all things spooky just as much as I do, be sure to hit that follow button. Shutter Island follows 2 US Marshals who are sent to a mental institution on a secluded island in order to investigate the disappearance of one of the patients. As the investigation deepens, one of the US Marshals, Teddy, he has to battle his own deepest and darkest fears if he wants to make it out alive on this island. You can check it out on Paramount Plus. Resurrection follows a woman whose carefully constructed life gets flipped upside down when a shadowy figure returns from her past. This forces her to confront the monsters that she's evaded for 2 decades. This is the type of movie that's gonna have you scratching your head wondering what you just watched. You can check it out on Hulu. Don't Look Now follows a couple who are grieving the recent death of their daughter. They find themselves in Venus where they meet 2 sisters. One of these sisters just so happens to be a sidekick, and she brings the couple a warning from beyond the grave. Not only is this movie disturbing and scary, but it's also emotional and it has a pretty damn good mystery. It's also available on Paramount Plus. The Gift follows a married couple who run into an old classmate, and after this encounter, he begins to show up at their house unannounced. He showers them with mysterious gifts, and this has her questioning her marriage with her husband. The terrifying secret that reveals itself between her husband and their old friend. It's available on Hulu. The Night House follows a woman whose husband unexpectedly dies, and the only thing that he left behind for her was a lake house that he built for her. She begins to have disturbing visions of a presence in the house, and she starts to think that it's her husband. So against the advice of her friends, she begins to look into his belongings to find answers as to why he died.